good afternoon to one and all here. I think I'm standing in between lunch and you. But good that you smiled. I'm here to talk about the power of entrepreneurship education, transforming vulnerability to capability and to impact. I'm trying with you, and I hope that you're going to help me travel through capability to impact. Can I get to hear a yes? Can we travel together? Yes. A quick math. I'm going to talk about a small town boy born in 1949. So what would be his age now? Lovely, round of applause, 76. So this young boy was born in a village which probably some of us will not even see it in Google Maps. A town called Nadukaveri near Thiruvayaru in Tanjavur. He had no opportunity for education. Family was into farming. Had no compulsions to go to school, but he did. He fought to learn and learn and learn. He was so curious that this small boy, while he was in a teenage, landed in a college, tried to do BA Economics, found a little trivial job where jobs were very less, and started his career. Explored accountancy, explored food and fertilizers sector, explored textile, truly intrapreneurial, but not an entrepreneur. He did not leave any opportunity to travel across the world, to learn and to ensure the time that is left between birth and death should be valued enough. All of us might not know him, but I'm going to talk about him through a concept called Aham, Bramhasmi in action. Anybody in your family, go back and ask today, anybody in the age group of 60, 70, ask them, was electricity a privilege? Go and ask them, was clean water a privilege? Go and ask them, 3-day a meal, was it a privilege? Go and ask them, was internet a privilege? Go and ask them, did they find a smartphone as you and I have it today? Life was full of privileges for them, but today it is a necessity among all of us. What is this Aham Bramhasmi in action? These were the people where success is highly relatable, who found their own possibilities. Anybody who has the courage to find their own possibility, I say that they are a creator. You know, this is me and my father, and the small boy that I was talking was my father. I'm going to talk to you next 2 minutes about the reality that I underwent, the paradox, the moment of paradox I sensed. Last Saturday, this time, my father was hospitalized. He underwent a massive heart attack, and in 48 hours, he recovered. I was sitting right outside the CCU, and I really felt hope is surging around. I felt that he is smiling. I felt that it is pure strength to see somebody reviving back. In the same moment, another 48 hours passed. December 1st at 11:35, he took his last breath, just this Monday. Because of his courage, I'm standing here. That is the bijam, the seed that he has given to me. In the moments we feel most secure, we are also the most vulnerable. That is Aham Bramhasmi. You know what? Living between fragility and strength is not my personal reality. We are all living in today's world with such fragility happening around us. India's youth standing at the same crossroads. 371 million youth population, only 40 million of them get an access to get into higher education, which is roughly 10% of the population, and you're fortunate enough to sit in an AC hall here. This youth, the rural youth, children who are aspiring to study, are even today sitting in patches of internet, sitting with a mobile phone which does not have opportunity for a data recharge. This youth is actually still looking at the pressure of, will I get a government job? What are we talking about? The world they inherited will not give them the opportunity, but still they dream for a world that they want to build, and there they are creators. The scariest part is their own paradox. All of us are living in a paradox. The question is, can we survive? In an AI era, there is a mirror of power and fear. We are vulnerable, we are vulnerable about our skills, our creativity, our relevance. In our classrooms, we will be hearing 80% of the jobs are not going to be there in next 5 years. Is that true? Are jobs replacing us? No, jobs are just evolving. How can I prepare myself in this evolution is probably what I want to talk. What AI can do? AI can learn faster. But what is that you and I can do? We can learn faster and we can change faster, more than AI. We are the change catalyst, and how do we build this capacity, the capability of being a change catalyst? Don't get yourself busier. Go to your drawing board today at night, look at the jobs that are keeping you busier. All your busier jobs can be replaced by AI, but the skill that you have to adapt can never be replaced. Well, is this sound, I'm sure it's sounding really aspirational. The paradox is not a technological problem. It is the human readiness problem. Are we ready? Surviving the transition of this vulnerability paradox? Do you want resources, or it is totally embedded towards building human capability? I would stand up right proud to say that human has a little brain which is so powerful and capability can replace anything. We saw a world without electricity. We saw a world getting into computer. We saw a world with internet. We transformed from Wikipedia to whatnot. Today we are standing with AI. Tomorrow the science can take us anywhere. We built it. We will continue to build it. It is about human capability. How can entrepreneurship education be a preparedness tool for this AI era? I belong to the space of entrepreneurship education. I train teachers across India. I day in, day out talk to young brains who are really creative, who have enough of ideas, who actually wanted to solve problems and create a social impact. From the space, the only myth that I want to break is entrepreneurship is just not about starting a business, but entrepreneurship is actually preparing for the future. The foundation I belong actually gives free of cost education in entrepreneurship. We roar to tier 1, 2, 3, 4 cities to meet students with a learning management platform where we help them with an AI embedded program where a student can pick up an idea and build through it and look and see how much of social impact that they can create because of the solutions that they are building for the society. Well, therefore, how you and I should definitely, therefore, inculcate entrepreneurial mindset to touch base and build a future. What does entrepreneurial education truly give us? I was just exploring it. Of course, empathy. Can AI be empathetic? It can only give you patterns. You feed data, it will give you enough of patterns, but it will not actually talk about people. It will not actually talk about intuitive feelings. Problem solving, entrepreneurship education opens up a space where you can go and look at sustainable development goals, think of Viksit Bharat, solve problems. But AI can give answers, but you have to question. The art of asking 5 whys. Why is it happening, right? And of course, curiosity. Entrepreneurship education lands to curiosity and creativity. AI can content create. Original ideas actually come from you. AI can actually give you information. We are all data rich, information poor. What else entrepreneurship education can give? And that gives me a lot of happiness to jump and go to meet students. Perseverance, adaptability, and financial discipline. AI can give you predictive models. AI can be available for you 24/7. But to stand upright when things are falling apart, when things are failing, you need people, and you need people who are empathetic enough to stand with you to walk through your goal. So, friends, entrepreneurship education is something which I have experienced, which translates every student with the potential of picking up a problem, finding a righteous solution, interacting with customers, understanding their feelings, building prototypes, foregoing business models, understanding where lies money. If there is money, you can serve better. So, are you competing with AI? I would stand up very happily and say, no, we are not at all competing with AI. We created it. We are just collaborating with AI. You are not vulnerable because of technology. You are vulnerable only when you stop learning. So friends, keep learning. Keep learning like the generations of people at home who have learned and actually adapted to change. So what is this entrepreneurship education giving to you? Of course, it gives you strength. Strength, part of the paradox. Emotionally, creatively, financially, and intellectually, you are borrowing energies, you're borrowing strength. Observe your surrounding. Find solutions. You need not become an entrepreneur, but thinking entrepreneurially will help you add value to the society. What is then Aham Brahmasmi for me? This leap is not technological. It is human. From vulnerability rises capability. From capability rises impact. Thank you.